So, hi friends, my name is Divyang and my friend is Jagvinda and Maninder. We're going to give you a presentation on the contract of law, specializing in agreement. Agreement is a binding of, it's a legal binding between two parties, especially while they're doing any kind of dealing. So agreement is essential. And an agreement is established between two or more parties. So that can be between one or more than two people, and one people and another people as well, person. Sorry. Agreement can be made in the two ways. That can be oral agreement or the written agreement. That depends on the offer. If the offeree want to accept the offer or not. So there are two parties in the agreement. One is the offerer and one is the offeree. So offerer is always a invite offeree to involve in the agreement, and offeree just read the terms and condition in the agreement and accept the agreement. So, for example, if we want to admission in this college, we apply for the course, and the college sends us the offer letter. Normally, we don't read it, but they have all the terms and conditions applied in it. So we should read it, and we sign it and just send it back. Then we get the COE. That's our contract. So if we just don't follow the terms and conditions of the contract, it can be terminated anytime as well. So for example, if we don't pass two subjects in one semester, college can terminate our COE as well. So that's one of the examples. So offer can be given stated open for the certain amount of time. It should be accepted within certain period. The offerer can revoke the offer as well anytime, especially in certain period, and offeree can give a counter offer as well. Well, my friend Jagvinder will give you brief information about the contract law.
Good afternoon, guys. So I'm going to introduce to contract law agreement. The big thing of contract law is it is not just in Australian federal or just a state legislature, and it is generalized on international business law. So there are some rules of the contract law as well. The first rule is the businessman must read the agreement properly before he signs the agreement. The second thing is an offer must take in the case of presenting agreement, especially in case of post agreement, even in the case of revocation. So here I'm going to introduce about the types of contract. The contracts could be in two types of contracts. One could be oral and second one could be in the written. If I talk about the oral contract, the oral contract is we make a contract verbally, not written on the paper or text by a text or anything else. If I give an example, then I bought a car from my friend. He said he want to sell his car by just $1,000, but we did not make any paper contract. And after that, when I went to him to purchase a car, and he told me, now I will sell my car to $1,200. So I can't sue him because we did not put anything on the paper. So that's why it is just an oral contract. If I talk about the written contract is in the form of written on the paper. So on the same situation, if we make a contract on the paper, so I could be sued to him as well. The next one is acceptance. The acceptance occurs when an offeree agrees to accept the offer from a when acceptance occurs and offer agree to accept the offer from a contract. For example, Stott College, I want to apply for a study in the Stott College, and they gave me an offer letter, and I look on all the terms and conditions, and after that I sign the contract, and it is called acceptance. That's why, because I accept the offer from Stott College. And the next thing is breach of contract, because with the same example of breach of contract, because I am offering and Stott College offer. Because who gave me offer, they got some terms and conditions well. They got 80% attendance and some fully fees paid. And if I will not come to the college with 80% attendance and will not